Hello, dear friends. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is news time again from this very good channel. Welcome back. How are you all doing? Hope you're good. I pray that God will be with you in your endeavors. Today, we have another update for you. And I want you to, after listening to it, you drop your opinion and suggestions you have so that Biafra will be free. And that's just it. Okay, let's go there.
Good afternoon, good evening, especially, of course, depending on where you're hearing my voice. How you guys doing? Hope you're all doing well. My fellow beer friends, how you doing? Hope your family is good. Hope your work is good. Hope everything about you is calm, cool, and collected. It's a pleasure to again have this, rare and wonderful opportunity to interact with us. Of course, my name remains the Biafra Golden Child. And of course, you know everything about Biafra is of immediate concern to me. Anything about the Southeast, anything about Igbo concerns me with a very, very important and conspicuous interest. And so, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you on board this morning to another, audio broadcast. Today we'll be talking about the developments within the Southeast, because of course, you know, the Southeast is of particular interest to us. It's our area of concern, is where we're involved, it's our own, it's our land. Because in Igbo parlance they say nkem wonkem, nkai wonkai, nkem wonkem. Of course, Southeast is where we all are, is our land, is our kingdom, is our country, is our sovereign nation. Of course, is the land of Biafra. So recently, the chief of army staff came out and was, complaining, observing, all through the medias, including the social medias, including newspaper writers. He came up to say that they are shocked. The observation they have is that during this recent, applications for entering to the armies, to the army, to the force, that they were shocked, Army, Air Force, and all that. They were shocked to find out that the Southeast were not interested. I mean, the turnout, the applications from the Southeast was quite minimal, and they were wondering why. Is it that the Southeast doesn't want to join the Nigerian army? Is it that the Southeast doesn't want to join the Nigerian security operatives? Why the apathy? Why this sort of, disinterest? Why are people disenchanted, especially from the Southeast, to join the army? And they said this was very, very, surprising to them. And the chief of army staff went out to say that they want to reach out to the Southeast to please come. Nobody's looking for any particular tribe. Nigerian Army. The Nigerian Army has a federal character system. It is all encompassing. Everybody who applies and is qualified is sure to get a place. And they campaign. They told he took some of this campaign, some of these observations down to the Southeast governors. Of course, he told Solude about it, Professor Charles Solude. He told Barrister Peter Mba of Enugu State. He told Honorable Francis Nwefuru of Ebonyi State. Of course, he told Chief Hope Uzodinma of Imo State. And finally, he told what's his name? Alex Oti of Abia State. And he told them, get your boys out, get youth from the Southeast to come and join the Nigerian army. We don't want this situation where we're seeing only the Hausas, people from the north, we're seeing only the middle belt, the Kogi people, the Benue axis. We're seeing people from the southwest, and some people from maybe Bayelsa and Calabar and River State. But we have not seen anybody from your states. Why are your youths shunning the army, shunning army recruitment? We want them to be involved. We want to hear names like Okeke. We want to hear names like Uzodinma. We want to hear names like Uzomaka. We want to hear names like Ebube Dike in the army. We don't want it to be like it's just, other regions' affairs. Ladies and gentlemen, when that He felt it was like a clarion call. It was like he was pushing and motivating the Southeast youth to come out, and he thought he had gotten it right. Of course, in their usual way, the governors told them, "Yeah, it's a good one. Mr. Chief of Army Staff is a good one. Chief of Defense Staff is a good one. We are very, very much at home with our people. We are going to tell our youths. We are going to bring them. In fact, we are going to tell them to pick up the forms right now. Since you say the recruitments are still ongoing, since you said the forms are still available for people from the Southeast, we are going to tell them." And sometime last 2 days, the Senator Ojo Zokalo from Igbere in Abia State came up, of course. He went to visit, he showed us a caption where he went to visit the Jagaban, Emilokon, the man who said, "It is my turn." He went to visit him. And when they were talking about 2027 elections, Chief Odikalo told the Jagaban very, very bluntly and very, very excitedly that he was going to give him 5 million youths, 5 million men, 5 million men will march, and will support, yes, the re-election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu come 2027. I'm giving you 5 million youths, vibrant youths, card-carrying members, INEC certified voters come 2027. Don't be reassured. Be fully assured that you have the Southeast. And the Jagaban was highly elated. He was so excited. He was happy that he was getting such a wonderful, recommendation, a wonderful, wonderful news, a wonderful sort of accolades from Oju Zokalo. And it made his heart so happy, so happy, tremendously happy that he will be getting 5 million youths, INEC certified voters from the Southeast who would, of course, champion the elections for him in 2027. Ladies and gentlemen, this morning, I want to bring it to your purview. I want to bring it to your understanding. I want you to hear what the youths, these youths that Odikalo have said, "I'm giving President Bola Ahmed Tinubu a whopping 5 million youths, INEX certified voters, to, of course, to vote for him and to spearhead the voting in the Southeast for his re-election in 2027. I want to tell you what the youths are saying, what the youths who have been invited, given a special invitation, let's call it a VIP invitation to join the Nigerian army. I want to tell you what the youths of the Southeast have come out to say today in response to Odukalo's very verbose claims, bombastic claim that he was giving Tinubu 5 million youths, INEX certified voters, to vote him in from the Southeast come 2027. I want you to see the response of the Igbo youths from the Southeast who have come up to say, "We heard you, Mr. Chief of Army Staff. We heard you, Chief of Defense Staff. We heard you, Odikalo, telling the Jagaban you are giving him 5 million youths from Southeast to ensure that the Southeast is fully taken come 2027. Ladies and gentlemen, in case you're not aware, the youths have come up to say a very, very big no to what Chief Ojo Zakalo, Senator Ojo Zakalo, has assured the president come 2027 elections. The youths have said no to the chief of to the Nigerian army. The youths have told the Nigerian army, "We need CBN." Ladies and gentlemen, these youths, like I said, these are youths from the Southeast. Yes, youths from the Southeast who have come together. They formed a formidable group, a forum, and they have replied the Chief of Army Staff. They have replied Ojo Zokalo. They said, "Look, Chief of Nigerian Army, we need CBN, NMPC, Custom, NCC slots, not Army recruitment slots. Yes, we are not looking to join the Army. We want to join the CBN like other people from other regions of Nigeria. We want to join the NMPC like people from other regions of Nigeria. We want to join the Custom customs. We want to join the NCC. We want meaningful appointments. We don't want to go and join the Nigerian army. Don't give us the Nigerian army slots. What are the people in the CBN who are getting the CBN slots? Do they have double heads? Do they have exceptional brains? Do the people who got the NNPC slots, the custom slots, the NCC slots, are they special breeds? Do they have better qualification than us? Why are you telling us to go and take army slots, army recruitment slots? Of course, we don't want that. That's not what our calling is. Yes, we want the same rights. We want the same privileges. We want the same opportunities given to others. Look at the NNPC. Look at the CBN. This place is filled with the kids and kin of the president of the Jagaban. Look at all the slots. Look at the customs. The whole customs is over 50% made from the northeast, and the middle belt, and then the southwest. How many southeast people are in the customs? How many southeast people are in the NNPC? How many people from the southeast are in the CBN? Even those who were directors in the CBN, even people of southern extraction who were senior operators of the CBN have been pushed aside, have been redeployed, or have been completely sacked. We don't need the Nigerian Army recruitment slots. We need CBN, we need NNPC, we need custom, we need NCC slots, not army recruitment slots. Yes. That's from these youths who have said, we heard what Chief Ojukalo is saying, that 5 million youths, INEC certified voters, will be, voting in the Jagaban 2027. We don't know where Chief Ojukalo got his indices. We don't know where he got his statistics. We don't know where he got this kind of, confounding statement from. But we want to assure you, sir, if we don't get slots, we want slots from CBN, the NNPC, the custom, the NCC slots, not army recruitment slots. And if you want us to vote for any person come 2027, we must see that we in the Southeast, the people of the Southeast, are fully integrated, fully rehabilitated, and are fully given, a right of place in this junta called Nigeria. You cannot tell us to go and join any recruitments. The same recruitments where you bring in Boko Haram apologists. You catch where Boko Haram, people who kill, people who dismember families, who dismember bodies, people who harvest human kidneys, human bodies, people who engage in kidnapping. When you catch them, when you arrest them, they will seem like they show remorse. They will pretend like they show remorse, and the next thing they are forgiven and they are recruited into the Nigerian army. We don't want to join the Boko Haram in the army. We don't want to join the Fulani jihadists in the army. We don't want to join an army, that is lopsided, an army that does not show federal character, an army where it is totally the north, the southwest who have been in charge back to back since independence. We don't want such an army. If you want to guarantee us a place in Nigeria, give us slots in the NNPC, give us slots in the CBN, give us slots in the custom, give us slots in NCC, not army recruitment slots. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're flowing with me. I hope this message is reaching you loud and clear. But let's hear the youths. Let's hear directly from the horse's mouths. Please go with me. Yes, give me your ears. Now let's go there. Youths from the southeast have responded to the Nigerian Army's concern over the low number of applicants from the region in the ongoing recruitment exercise. They criticized the system, saying it is unjust that job opportunities at institutions like the Central Bank of Nigeria and the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation (NNPC) are kept secret and reserved for politicians and elites, while riskier roles such as those in the army are made widely available. They emphasized that security roles should be based on merit, not allocated through slots. A youth named Elijah remarked, "Security jobs should be given based on interest and merit, not through a slot system. Hiring through slots brings in many unqualified candidates." The Nigerian army had earlier expressed disappointment over the poor turnout of Southeast youths to army recruitment exercise during a meeting with the Abia State Governor, Alex Oti. Brigadier General Chima Ekato, the head of the 2025 Nigerian Army recruitment team, voiced his concerns during the session held in Omaya. Yes. So, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it right there. You heard it right. You heard it loud and clear. The youths, the youths from the southeast have responded to the Nigerian Army's concern over the low number of applicants from the region in the ongoing recruitment exercise. Yes, they criticize the system, saying it is unjust that job opportunities at institutions like the CBN and the Nigerian National Corporation (NNPC) are kept secret and reserved for politicians and elites, while riskier roles such as those in the Nigerian Army are made widely available. They emphasize that security roles should be based on merit, not allocated through slots. Yes. In fact, Elijah, one of the youths, came up openly to say security jobs should be given based on interest and merit, not through a slot system. Hiring through slots brings in many unqualified candidates. Yes, it's a very sad one. And therefore, they went on to say that in the Nigerian army, there are a lot of infiltration of jihadists. Yes, kidnappers, Fulani herdsmen turned kidnappers. Because, of course, when these people are arrested, when they have committed grievous, offenses like killings in Benue, killings in Plateau State, killings in Ebonyi State, killings in Enugu State, mass killings in Anambra State, killings in Osun State, when these people are arrested, despite having committed mass murders, mass deletion of people, mass deleting of people, have destroyed communities, burned down farmyards, done all kinds of atrocities, they are still forgiving. They say, look, they have shown remorse. They have promised us, saying, we are sorry, we will not do it again. The next thing you hear is they are granted clemency. And then they are told, can you join the Nigerian army? Come and join the Nigerian army. Since you know how to shoot, since you know how to kill, since you cannot miss a bullet, you don't miss a target, come and join. Is this the kind of people you want youth from the southeast to come and mingle with and say they are compatriots, fellow compatriots in the army? Is this what you want them to call esprit de corps? No, ladies and gentlemen, let's call a spade, not an agricultural instrument. This country, this country that has been described as a zoo, this country that was described as a shithole by the 47th president of America, this country that was described as fantastically corrupt by a former prime minister of Britain, this country that Chinua Achebe, our late legendary prolific writer, described as there was a country that once was, there was a country, has shown that it has no interest, it has no good intentions for Biafran youth. It has nothing to offer the Biafran youth. You are begging them to come and join the Nigerian army. To do what? To sit together with Boko Haram jihadists, to sit together with people who kill their mothers, who kill their fathers, who burn their farmlands, with people who destroy their churches, people who dissected their sisters, people who are, oh no, yes. No, 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 no. Let's call a spade a spade. It is painful. It is shameful that what you desire for the Southeast man is to join him to the army, so that you send him to Sambisa Forest, where, of course, the so-called Boko Haram people will still kill him, will still delete him. Is that what you want for the Southeastern person? No. We don't want that, the youths have said. And they have told Senator Tukalo, who said he's giving 5 million youths, that have, INEC certified voters. He's giving them, handing them over, on a platter of gold to the Jagaban to ensure his victory in the Southeast for 2027. Ladies and gentlemen, all the Kalo cannot even boast of the people within his Egbere community. He cannot boast of 10 youths, his Egbere community. This is the man who back to back, after being a two-time governor, has been in government. He has been in government back to back now for close to over 25 years, making all the money, making all the power, garnering all the power, garnering all the everything involved associated with power? How many people has he empowered? How many roads is he constructing in Abia State? Did he give these people electricity? 8 years as a governor, back to back now, 4 times senator. What legacies did he leave in Abia State? Look at what the governor who just came, Governor Alex Oti. He came and market women were dancing, villagers were dancing and celebrating 24 hours light. Back to back, no outages. People in remote communities were dancing because they saw light, they saw road, they have road. People came out and said, for the first time, we are experiencing the dividends of democracy. Meanwhile, Ojikalu has been there, nothing to show for it. Yes, nothing to show for it. And Nayabaribe has been there, nothing to show for it. Theodore Oji has been there, nothing to show for it, both as a governor and as a senator. They have ripped the people off. Never again. Enough is enough, the youths have said. You can't use us anymore. You can't send your children to citadels of higher learning, in prestigious universities overseas. Make them dual citizens overseas. Most of these people, their children have dual nationalities: Nigerian citizenship, British citizenship, American citizenship, German citizenship of foreign countries. But they come here and take our youths as dogs. They recruit our youths as dogs, as houseboys, as bouncers. Meanwhile, their children would always be in high-profile jobs, elite jobs. They put their children in NMPC. They put their children in the CBN. They put their children in World Bank. But they take the ordinary citizen, the poor man's son. They tell him, go and take your recruit into the army, recruit into the police, recruit into this, so that you go there and die, and you become a perpetual slave to them. At most, they make you their personal security. What a shame! What a shame! Ladies and gentlemen, enough is enough. The youths have warned. Yes, we don't want any army recruitment slots. We want slots in the NMPC. We want slots in the customs. We want slots, yes, in highbrow jobs. Don't turn us to security errand boys. Don't turn us to targets for Boko Haram to finish in the army sector. Because of course, we know that anytime they catch a Boko Haram, anytime a Fulani jihadist who has committed mayhem, who has committed atrocities, when they are arrested, the next thing we hear is that they have shown remorse. The next thing we hear is that they have been granted clemency. And the next thing you know, we are told is that they have been recruited into the Nigerian army, the Nigerian force, Nigerian security operatives. These same people will be within the army. They will become enemies within. Within the same army, they will be giving information to their kith and kin who are still in Boko Haram. And every time the army plans any attack, anytime the army plans anything useful, of course, it is sabotaged. It is sabotaged immediately with the army. The army suffering huge casualties. Huge casualties. Because why? The information's leaked. Because why? Information's leaked to the wrong people. The same jihadists, Fulani jihadists, the same Boko Haram, the same Lakarawa, the same people, these so-called Fulani herdsmen who pretend that they're Fulani Katoriaras. Meanwhile, you are carrying A47, AK-47, you are carrying bombs, you are carrying all kinds of, they are highly weaponized. Ladies and gentlemen, the youth have said it. We don't want to be a part of that. If you have any love for us, if you know anything good for us, give us slots in the Nigerian Customs Service, give us slots in the CBN, give us slots in the NMPC, where we don't want to be, army recruits. We don't want it. It doesn't take us anywhere. Enough is enough. My fellow Biafrans, ladies and gentlemen, I think we should ally with these youths. They have said it. They have come out to proclaim it openly. No, those days of deceiving us is over. These politicians come when they want votes, when they want during times of election. They come and give you 5,000. They give you little rice. They give you gari. They give you corn. They give you akamu to drink. They buy you bread and coke and turn you to their touts, turn you to their bodyguards. The moment they get the election, the moment they get into office, they change all their numbers. You don't have access to them. They turn their back 360 degrees to you, and you become a wasted generation, a wasted youth. Meanwhile, their children are in highbrow universities, sharing foreign nationalities. How many of their children are schooling in Nigerian universities? How many of their children are working in Nigeria? But they want you to go, and support a man who said it is my turn, a man who said Emilio come. But meanwhile, his government has been described as clueless, completely clueless. Hashtag hardship government. Government that has fostered poverty and lack in Nigeria. Nigeria has never had it so low. When he came in, he said oil subsidy is gone. Otilo, oil subsidy is gone. I'm going to use that money. I'm going to use this money shared by cabals in the oil sector. I'm going to use it to better the life of Nigerians. Oil subsidy is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, oil subsidy or no oil subsidy, Nigerians have never had it so bad. It is so bad that people are starving. Families are starving. People are thrown into the roads. No house. The landlords have evicted tenants that couldn't pay. People cannot feed. The other day I heard about a family that sent their daughter to a neighbor's kitchen to bring a pot of stew. Let us take that stew. Let us take gari. Let us take rice. Of course, their daughter was caught. She was beaten, blue and black. It has gotten to that. People are now stealing to feed. Families are now going into other people's kitchen, begging for okra soup, begging for bono soup, begging for gari to eat. How many families can survive? People are no longer in school. Families can now afford to put their children in school. Who will pay the school fees? Meanwhile, these politicians, these people who deceive them to vote for their candidates have turned their back 360 degrees to them. Enough is enough. The youths have spoken. Like I said, let's listen to them. Let's listen to them. Let's give them a break. Enough is enough. Don't use us and dump us like charcoal. You use us like a tea bag. You take all the juice in us and then you throw us off recklessly, as if it's good riddance to bad rubbish. You use us as a ladder to climb up. When you get there, you push the ladder down and you walk away. We cannot continue to tolerate this. Your children cannot be dual citizens outside this country, enjoying Nigerian citizenship and foreign nationalities. Your children cannot be in highbrow corporations overseas and in Nigeria, and you tell us to come and be your bodyguards, to be touts, to be recruits in the Nigerian army. We don't want that. We don't need it anymore. Enough is enough. We want to take our leadership in our hand. We want to take our future in our hand. No more, no less. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I guess that's it. When I come here, because it's issues concerning Biafra, I say it with every enormous alacrity. I say it vociferously because, of course, it concerns my people. It concerns the Biafran Republic. We must all think Biafra, we must feel Biafra, and we must love Biafra. God bless you all. Thank you, but goodbye.